The following podcast contains strong language and ridiculous cartoon scenarios conjured up by two self-proclaimed comedy wizards. Between you and me, they're more like Saturday morning court jesters fueled by sugary cereal. But either way, the opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their well-intentioned hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Unless, of course, you want to pay them to say something else. Could always use a new pair of shoes.
I'll just start the damn episode. Hi, everybody. ReviewParty.com. Welcome. Internet podcast. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
What's on this thing? Internet reviews, Amazon. I'm sure we got a couple of those.
A couple of the Googles.
What else I bring? That one's a little secret.
Oh.
That's a little secret. Actually, they're all from Amazon this week. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Spoiler.
All right.
So we've been having a lot of seasonal reviews lately,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think it's two fellas from the Midwest where fall is the only good season.
Very true.
We just want to celebrate it more so than the other ones.
Yes.
But we've done a lot of celebrating and not a lot of talking about the bad parts of the season, Matt, which is why I brought this first review.
For Gutter Guard or something, right?
Gutter Guard, that would have been a good one too. Maybe next week I'll Gutter Guard to show the dark depths that fall has to offer. But it's already snowing here, so
Yeah.
might be a little late to guard the old guts. No, this review from Amazon is in fact for Minute Maid Orange Juice.
Okay.
Drinks, 10 fluid ounce, 24 pack. It's those little classic Minute Maid, like, single serving bottles.
Yes.
The half bottles.
This is what you stock up on because you won't see the sun for the next 5 months.
Yeah, you go into your Wisconsin college dorm room. You got 2 packs of waters and 1 big pack of Minute Maid orange juice and 1 big pack of Gatorade. You're set for like half the semester on liquid. And or like, oh, you're feeling sick at work. You go to the vending machine. This is your only option. This is a little orange juice.
I'm with it.
It's a short review, but a good review nonetheless from Brenda Larson. She titles it "Orange Juice is Not Good." And she writes, I ordered this orange juice and received it late. It is discolored and tastes terrible. We cannot drink. It must have been left in the sun too long. Would like a refund or replace. Thank you, B. Larson. 1 star.
Gut instinct. Shake it. Shake it.
Shake
Obviously,
it.
shake it.
Shake the discolor away.
Anything, you got to raise the level of agitation in that liquid.
Sure. You get sunburn, your arm looks a little different colored. Shake it out.
Shake it.
Shake it.
But sun, speaking of sun, what? Where does she think the Amazon warehouse is like?
A sun shining. It's on a canopy.
They've got skylights through the whole building.
Right. They're sort of, on their breaks, they go out and suntan.
Even if you're getting this delivered to your house, I'm guessing it's not just the package. It's in a box or something, right?
It's gotta be in a box. The pallet, the like cardboard container wrapped in the plastic. It's got those openings on the side,
yeah,
where bottles can just shoot out. You gotta pack those suckers in something for sure.
Where does the sun come from then? Where was it sitting in the sun? In
I
Florida when they made it?
Back to the plastic things on the side. That would be a great sort of modern day Johnny Appleseed story.
Oh, sure.
Timmy OJ. It's just a mailman, UPS, long distance UPS driver, unknowingly has an open orange juice Minute Maid package in his back, and all the bottles are
just
flopping out and making plastic orange juice trees.
Which, if that worked, that'd be great.
I think it works.
Across the Rust Belt.
I think in this world I'm building, it works. We should go to that one instead of this one.
Yeah, this one.
Thrown out plastic just turns into trees. Just turns into plastic trees, kids. Don't worry. Save the world. Throw a Gatorade bottle
Put
over
it
your
in the
shoulder.
ground.
Put it deep in the ground. That would really solve all our problems. It makes plastic air that you can breathe. Which is kind of like the air they breathe at Amazon warehouses, where this coloration, this mysterious sun-inspired coloration happened.
I just want to speak practically about. I mean, you never know when you're ordering from Amazon. You never know if you're getting something from a verified seller for sure.
Yeah, you really got to check that these days. The search algorithm doesn't do you any favors with legitimacy on Amazon, does it?
It can be fresh. You don't know if it's gonna be fresh with candy or orange juice or vitamins. Yeah,
you could get a pack of those stale Tootsie Rolls, bro. The Tootsie Rolls that are now and later is just because they left them out.
You know, left them somewhere not in the sun, so they got hard.
I guess that's the only thing worse than getting overripe hard Tootsie Rolls is getting like Tootsie Roll mud.
Because like the oil separates from it. It's grody. You don't want that. Nobody wants that.
I just picture that Technicolor oil puddle on the top,
smashed into the blacktop after the Labor Day parade. Oh, who's been stepping on these Tootsies?
It's fully consumed by the exploding, almost like a popcorn kernel of poop.
People need to think about what they throw out at parades. So I'm just gonna say that right now for everyone who's listening.
I always thought, now thrown out now and later's is or hard candy. They just pelt the children. The children just sit on the curb to be pelted.
Seriously, yeah.
With candy shrapnel.
Dangerous. Actually, kind of seasonal. Oddly, my town doesn't have a lot of parades. We have a Founders Day. It celebrates when the town was founded.
And we like it like that.
We like it like that. Just spend all your money on one. Don't have like 3 or 4 sucky
we want
ones.
One good parade, not 4 shitty parades.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But the theme for the festival, of which the parade is part, this past summer was Christmas in July.
Come on.
They're throwing out little candy canes that are just shattering as soon as they hit the ground. People need to test this stuff before they spend hundreds of dollars on countless baby candy canes. Because, only the few that hit me in the nuts survived. And trust me, they were whipping them. And I'm like, oh.
I just picture
hey, it didn't break.
A drunk Santa Claus throwing out a handful of fucking candy canes at these kids. The dad jumps in the way and like anime style, and his arms are just full of candy cane shrapnel as he dives in slow motion past them. He looks like a porcupine when he lands. A very festive one. That delicious peppermint, perhaps. Peppermint porcupine.
I'd buy one of those.
Yeah, you just get to eat their little quills. Peppermint quills. Another $1 million idea. Get on it, gene splicers. Splice hedgehog genes, porcupine genes with peppermint candy cane genes. And what do you have? A delicious animal that could solve world hunger with its edible spines.
This is true. Yeah.
It's true. Do you have a review?
I do have a review. This is a review for the Crazy Fox Bar and Grill.
How crazy?
I'll tell you. We'll let Jeff tell us. He's a Yelper. Jeff J. I went to Jeff's profile. I can see that he's an Elite 2020. He's Jeff, quote, the face that runs the place, J.
Whoa. Whoa.
And his little quotable is, I eat out a lot.
Is that like a kind of a oral sex reference?
I don't think so.
Come on, that would be kind of a flex to put in your Yelp profile. Well, when I'm not eating at restaurants, I'm eating.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of Jeff.
Okay, let me get this picture. Let me judge on Oh yeah, Jeff does a lot of what I'm alluding to for sure.
All right.
He's no DJ Khaled, if you catch my drift.
Well, here is Jeff's review of once again Crazy Fox Bar and Grill. Jeff writes, "This place is nice as fuck, let me tell ya. Lots of seating too, even for as long and narrow as it was, but still a good amount of bar stools and even several tables too. Friendly bartenders, and I believe the drink prices were fair as fuck." And pretty much on par with the industry standard. I was having such a good time in there that before I knew it, it was fucking 2 a.m. and I was the last one to leave the place. It's also right across from a music/concert hall of some sort, so after the show you can walk across the street and get hammered, blitz, bomb, wasted, you dig?
Yep.
I am very much looking forward to going back here to do some more partying. 5 stars. Jeff also includes a picture of the bar, captioned, "Sweet ass bar, huh?"
Let me... how do I pose this question? What do you think... if you had to take a wild stab at... What inspires Jeff to be this way? What do you think... When you get right down to it, maybe psychologically... Maybe there's a moment in time in his life or something he takes inspiration. What is his muse, this man?
His muse.
His muse or the psychological traumatic event that triggered him to fucking talk like this.
Okay. I can tell you his hometown is Anchorage, Alaska.
Cool.
This may have had something to do with it. He's also very obviously an army boy.
His army boy.
Known because his picture is him in a black army t-shirt, and his other reviews include the Department of Veteran Affairs and him talking about not being able to fly to Iraq because there was a sandstorm or something delaying him for a day.
So he's just taking his army boy swagger out onto the review-nosphere to sort of color his reviews. Is that what we're stepping in?
Oh no! I think it goes deeper than that. I am on his profile, and if you visited Yelp profiles a lot, along the right side of the page, people can answer questions about themselves. I've got questions. That's one way I can. I mean, under the profile it says where they're from. But he's been Yelping since 2013. Things I love: fine dining. Find me in a ritzy restaurant with a necktie, sweater vest, and jeans. My hometown, Anchorage, Alaska.
That's not how you talk it when you have a tie on. That's what the tie's for. It blocks, you kind of are strangling yourself just a little bit so none of the swears can escape your esophagus.
Yeah, well... He's also talking about a necktie with a sweater vest and jeans.
The jeans, bro.
They better be nice jeans.
He's cool casual.
Let me continue going. Again, these are prompts and his responses. When I'm not Yelping, I'm picking up heavy things and putting them down again at a gym.
Fuck yeah.
Why you should read my reviews? Because I don't bullshit about anything. If something sucks, I will tell you.
I'm back on Team Jeff, dude. That's the kind of reviewer I want. No bullshit, all swear words.
You might flip-flop again.
I'm all about that, too.
My second favorite website, because obviously Yelp is going to be the number one.
Of course.
I think that's Yelp's joke here.
That's pretty fucking funny, Yelp.
My second favorite website, I don't know if he has an ampersand in the URL, so it doesn't really work, and I can't see all of it because it's really long, but I'll just read what I can see. Liberals and Democrats are fucking pussy cats. Yeah, I don't know. Last great book I read, Lone Survivor. My first concert, never been to a concert. Why are you telling us, Jeff? My favorite movie, Hateful Eight. My last meal on earth, steak from Elway's. I don't know what that is. Don't tell anyone else, but I've been called a metrosexual. Most recent discovery, it's easier and faster to make eggs in the microwave and they taste great. Current crush, Madison Ivy.
I'm not an eggs in the microwave hater by any means. They're fine, but do not tell me that they are better. Jabroni. That's the line for me. All that other stuff was really cool. Democrats and Republicans, frick off. I'm fricking with you, mother fricker. But you say eggs in the microwave are just as good as other techniques. That is some
That's where we draw the line.
Devilish. That is some sinner talk, dude. That is some. You need to be.
Oh God.
Cleanse, punish, whatever, bro.
Oh God. I scrolled down to find a. Oh God. Here's his review of a Maggiano's Little Italy. Haven't had Maggiano's anywhere other than home in Colorado, so I had to try this shit. So far, I'm on Jeff's page. Flight got delayed.
I want to try this shit as well.
Flight got delayed, so I got decently drunk and had the baked ziti, which was fantabulous. But the bartender was kind of hard to understand because he was still wearing a stupid-ass face diaper for some reason.
Oh, bro.
Right. Jeff.
We wanted to be right there with you in your leap status, dude. I think Jeff might be a bit of a snowflake.
Oh my God. I don't know what Dealey Plaza is, but
what's such a great with it?
It's in Dallas, Texas. It's a landmark and historical building. Such a great historical tour. You can learn so many unknown facts about how the scumbag piece of shit commie loving crooked corrupt CIA and that asshole George H.W. murdered JFK here. Okay.
Let's go, dude. All right.
Yeah, we should stop.
That's enough Jeff hole for one day.
I can't.
No, I'm glad we shared it. The reviewers, we shared a wonderful journey, wonderful experience, learning about Jeff through his reviews, didn't we? And that's what the show's all about.
Yeah. The things I've seen.
From one brand of cringe to maybe a similar flavor of cringe. This one's hot off the presses. I don't even have this in the show notes. I'm looking at my phone now because this one was hot off the presses, sent to us by Elijah Moisick. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome back to the fold. This one is from Amazon for the CD. This is very specifically the jewel case CD, which you can buy for $20.47 for the Bananas at Large band's single "Da 30 Point Buck."
Okay.
A hunting season classic, dude. You have never heard "Da 30 Point Buck"?
I don't know if I have.
I kind of was thinking about playing it, doing the thing where I'll put it in the episode, and a little sample of it, and you can listen to it and get the reaction. But I think it's far too heinous to put on our show. That sort of filth and wretched swamp music. You have to, the audience,
they've suffered enough already.
Right, listen to it at your own risk. I think this review will speak enough. It's a comedy record about some guys chasing the 30-point buck. And I have two reviews. Well, I'll read there's 3 reviews together in this screenshot. I'll read the lame one first. Larry A. Warden titles their review 4 stars. They write, "I liked the CD, but the case was cracked and was in bad shape. Otherwise, it was okay, 4 stars." Carol, 1964, titles her review Dave's CD. She writes, "The CD was for my husband and he loves it. We were looking forward to receiving the CD and we have been playing it over and over. It works great and was delivered quickly, 4 stars." Having a good time with this, the 30-point buck.
Yeah.
Over and over. And here, finally, last but not least, from Sean and Shalise. Dr. Seuss mode, "Duh, 30-point buck. The CD is great. This will be my son's second one, and I'm sure it won't be his last. 4 stars because the case was cracked. No damage to the CD, though, 4 stars.
What?
This kid listened to a CD so much
No.
that it didn't work anymore. This is not a VHS tape.
This isn't a cassette.
Yeah, that are built to die, that are not built to last decades. This is a CD that if you don't scratch it, it should be fine. He wore that fucker out. This single may have some sort of evil witchcraft effect on our brothers and sisters in the North. And I think we need to talk about it.
He's hooked. Yeah, he's bewitched. Like, okay. I'm a fan of comedy. You're a fan of comedy. Yes, we're fans of comedy. We like comedy shows, maybe every now and then like a stand-up special.
Oh, yeah.
And time to time, we might have a comedy album. But listen, Demetri Martin might be funny, but I'll listen to that guy twice, and I'm like, I know his jokes.
Yep, then you know the jokes.
I know the jokes.
Jokes. Maybe a month or two from now, you thinking about a joke and you really like it, and listening to it again, it's that renewed sense of haha. But I'm not wearing it out, dude. You know what I mean? I'm not memorizing anyone's bits word for word, beat for beat,
step by step.
Step by step. This isn't a G.I. Joe PSA video. Those are made for repeated mind-bending listens. The 30-point buck, there's some sort of what's the snake charmer, the Pied Piper,
some hypnotist action going on here, some subliminal.
They think it's the NRA. Because what do you shoot 30-point bucks with? What do you do with a 30-point buck? There's only one verb, and it's to shoot it with a gun.
Shoot it with a gun, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you got to buy those guns. And where's that money going to? Not to the Bucks. I'll tell you that much.
No, it is not.
They ain't seen any of that money. The Does, the Bambinos.
They're just dead.
Well, someone should recut the opening scene of Bambi, but make the hunters listening to the 30-point buck as they chase and murder his kingly father. You just can't do it, can you? Now I kind of want to subject you to it. We do have a couple minutes before.
All right. As it happens, I have YouTube up.
Yeah, I'll let Matt do a bit of a 3, 2, 1 listen thing, because I'm not going to put it in the episode.
30-point
I'm not getting DCMA struck over the 30-point buck. I will over a Final Fantasy VIII song.
Even just the cover of this thing is horrid.
It's a very crude drawing, isn't it?
A very crude drawing of a deer with sharp fanged teeth, but biting what I assume is supposed to represent a rifle.
Uh-huh.
And he has a gun, like a bullet flying through his ears.
Sure. I could just read some highlights of the lyrics here. Let me get those up. It makes me sad. It makes me so happy for you and all the children of America that didn't grow up with this song, because up in the Upper Peninsula, the North Woods, where I was reared.
Mm-hmm.
This is on the lips of every child, especially around the hunting season. It's too long to read all of it. I'll just
Why are they just talking? This song is just talking.
They're just talking.
It's 30 seconds of just talking.
Background noise, sipping beer, chorus of laughs and belches, general youper noises. Let me tell you that, and it's not so much the heat as the gosh darn humidity, that. I can't even do any more than that, dude. I'm dying.
Yeah, I'm ill. I'm literally ill from this.
Okay, 30-point. Okay, so he sees the 30-point buck. I couldn't get to my grenades. The howitzer was in the shop. My stomachache was tied into a monkey knot. Yeah, my only hope was Betty Lou. She was the one. A combination AK-57, Uzi radar, laser, triple barrel, double scope, heat-seeking shotgun. The 30-point buck, 30-point buck, 30-point buck. That's the kind of highbrow stuff we're dealing with.
It's probably one of the worst things I've ever exposed myself to.
And this child is listening to the CD so much that they had to get a second one, and he shows no signs of stopping.
Yep. God save
help
him.
us all.
Yeah.
I think we got to take a break.
We do.
I got to hit Matt with the fucking...
Smelling salts.
The smelling salts. What are those pads? The clear...
Oh, yes, please. Resuscitate me in some way.
Yeah. Something. We're going to wake him up.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt. Welcome back, Review Party Faithful. This is a Brent segment today.
Ooh.
I feel like we've done maybe a segment on this site or on this kind of topic before, but I don't remember what we named it or if that's true or not. Someone correct me. Email us if I am inventing a new segment for just no reason. But without further ado, I am happy to present the maiden voyage of Internet Tomfoolery in Brief. This week on Internet Tomfoolery in Brief, we have, or every week, a bit of a modern news, a bit of a meme unfolding before us that isn't review related, but nonetheless topical. I'm sure with how fast the internet moves, it'll be a dead meme by the time even this episode comes out, but nonetheless, may it serve as a monument to what once was alive. Matt, have you been following the Twitters recently? The Twitters and the tweets? And
I've
the
been
blue
reading
check
news.
marks. You've been reading the news?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Mr. Elon Mustard decided to buy this website. He's the CEO of 3 companies now, so kind of proves that CEOs don't do fuck all if he's got that much time on his hands. But anyway, they decided that this thing's got to make money, right? And there was a system on Twitter where if you were a company or a famous person, you would get a check mark to let everyone know, hey, Twitter.com corporate looked into this person. They're not an imposter. You can trust them, right? They have people they have to answer to if they say some dumb shit. And Elon said, well, let's just make it $8 and anyone can get it. Right? Everyone thought that was a really good idea. At the time, he was tweeting boastful things about as he became the new Twitter lord, Twitter CEO man. On January 13th, 21, he tweeted, legalize comedy. So apparently, comedy was illegal at this point. Here, under the status living the dream on October 28th, 22, very recently, he says comedy is now legal on Twitter. Joyous day in that.
I mean, I was waiting for it.
Yeah, the reviewparty.com Twitter was really just having a rough time trying to find its niche without comedy out there on the internet. It was just really kind of awkward. You know, we tried it, but I rejoiced. Oh, finally, I can make some comedy on the internet. And then here, strangely, on November 6th, he tweeted, going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. I think comedy might be illegal again, Matt.
Yeah, it's like you better do it right. You can do comedy, but you better do it right.
Better
The
do
way
it my
I say
way.
it's right.
You better do it. Not, my kind of comedy. You get those boundaries you're pushing over there. We don't like that. Elon comedy. So you might be wondering why. Why did comedy have to be banned again on Twitter by Mr. Free Speech himself? Well, I'm sure this is pretty popular. I'm sure, many of you might have seen a lot of this. I tried to get a lot together, but a lot of people, as you might have guessed, changing their profile picture and name and handle on Twitter to other people, other companies, other entities, paying $8, getting a check mark, making them look official, and then participating in tomfoolery, comedy. And I've collected them here. The one that really made headlines and shooketh America to its core was Eli Lilly and Company. It's at Eli Lilly and Co. with a blue check mark here. They tweeted, "We are excited to announce insulin is free now." That's a pretty good thing for a company to announce, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
And right here, 9 minutes after that tweet, we apologize to those who have been served a misleading message from a fake Lilly account. Our official Twitter account is at LilyPad. And after that tweet went out, Eli Lilly and Company, a huge pharmaceutical company that upcharges insulin by hundreds of dollars, their stock plummeted.
Yeah. Tanked.
Plummeted. Leading Elon to tweet, "Going forward, you must specify parody. Previously, we had issued a warning before the suspension, but now we are rolling out widespread verification. There will be no warning. This will be clearly identified as a condition for signing up to Twitter Blue." So, some wonderful jester tweeted out that insulin was free, when it should be, when its inventors intended it to be as free as possible.
That's the thing.
That's the thing, isn't it? People need it to live, just like shelter and clothes, and yet we should profit off of it. But on that solemn note, I do have some comedy-ass comedy. So not some of that changing the world for the better, commenting on the evils of the of the ones at the top. That comedy's all well and good, but reviewparty.com, I know our knucklehead ass listeners ain't ready for that. So I got this is my favorite one. We'll just kick it off with a bang. Ted Cruz here, who's changed his handle for some reason. I'm looking at Ted Cruz. I see a check mark. His little nickname's Ted Cruz, but for some reason his nickname is Creative Asshole. He must have been really feeling himself there, Ted. And Ted tweeted out, "The first time I entered my human wife, I said, groaning into her ear, 'This is exactly how my mother said it would feel.'"
God.
That one at the time of this screenshot, which was 2 hours after the tweet, had 1,500 likes, some 100 retweets, and climbing. And then, it was, that tweet popped off enough to get a reply from Ben Sharpio, friend of the podcast.
Right. I think he's friends of Jeff J. of Yelp fame also.
Yeah, for real. And he replies to Ted Cruz's awesome tweet. He says, "Oh my God, you got me kind of horny right now, Mr. Cruz."
So gross.
Here's a tweet from Pepsi at PeppiCo. They tweeted, "Coke is better."
They're not wrong.
Here's a tweet from Chiquita at Chiquita Brands. "We've just overthrown the Brazilian government." Pretty nice.
There's like a history there.
Yeah, that's a deep joke. That one's a deep joke. Google that one, folks. This one's from BP Global at BPD's Nuts. All with a blue check mark. Verified, official. "Just 'cause we killed the planet doesn't mean we can't miss it." Sad crying emoji. Here's one from Nestle, at Nestle Death Cult. They tweet, "We steal your water and sell it back to you, lol." Here's a quote tweet. The quoted tweet in question is by George W. Bush at George W. Bush's. His status is gaming, and he writes, "I miss killing Iraqis," sad emoji. Tony Blair tweeted it at MP Tony Blair and said, "Same, to be honest."
That one actually might be true.
That might have just been them, huh? That's just kind of how they talk. Here's I got some Nintendo themed ones I thought you would like before my finale. Here's one, Nintendo of America at Nintendoofus, and it is a wildly official looking render of 3D Mario flipping the bird to the camera. I'll actually send that to you, Matt. You haven't seen that. You gotta. And then here's one. Those are all ones I found from websites that had already compiled it. So I apologize for the normie memes. I sent my Zoomer fiance out into the wild to find me some of them that were a little more hip. Both Nintendo themed, or video game themed. She came back with me. Here's one from Nintendo of Europe at Nintendo Euro. It says, "Here at Nintendo, we proudly support the LGBTQ plus community. Hashtag pride. Hashtag LGBTQ. Pride emoji. Trans pride emoji. The emoji of two ladies loving each other, and the emoji of two young men with a heart between them. Those two. And then a picture included with the tweet of Bowser and Luigi making out." Here's another one from Nintendo of Europe. They were making some bangers. They simply tweeted a picture of Shadow the Hedgehog and in impact font over the top, "White people be watching porn with condoms on." And then the content creator I look up to, we look up to here on reviewparty.com, Mr. Ethan Klein of H3H3 Productions and his various podcasts. He donned the Elon Musk nickname and a lovely profile picture of Mr. Musk looking very cool in some aviators, looking very official. It says Elon Musk. It has a blue check mark. I take it all back. This wasn't Ethan. I think this is Elon himself tweeting. To take it full circle, first he tweeted, "Even though Jeffrey Epstein committed horrible crimes, I do still miss him on nights like this for his warmth and camaraderie. Rest in peace, old friend." Dumb emoji. Shortly thereafter, an hour later, they replied to the tweet and said, "Let it be known, it says parody account in the info. Before free speech dies, comedy lives forever." Hashtag free Ghislaine. And with a screenshot of the account about me where it says parody account in all caps. Then a reply to that a few minutes later that says, "Don't worry, new header too." And it's in Microsoft Paint, someone wrote parody account. So we know.
Free
comedy's living well.
Comedy is free.
Comedy's free, baby. Lord, free at last. So that's all for internet tomfoolery in brief. Keep up the tomfoolery gestures. Don't let Elon be allowed to think he's cool. Oh, wait a minute. Hot off the presses. Where was this? Here, just earlier today, at the time of recording, Washington Post, a source reports that Elon Musk is looking to step down as the CEO of Twitter. Imagine that.
I can't wait to see what's next.
All's well that ends well. Do you have a review?
I've got some tomfoolery here. This is a Google review of Duck Donuts. It's a donut shop. Yeah.
Imagine that. Where is it?
It is in Libertyville, Illinois, home of the Island Bar and Grill, famous for their knife fights. Jordan Blakesley writes, I'd never had a still warm donut prior to going to Duck Donuts. Now, I'm a changed man. I highly recommend stuffing at least one into your mouth before even leaving the shop. I ordered 2 with the intention of taking one home to my fiancée. Thank God I didn't tell her my plans because she did not receive anything. Those donuts were both gone by the time I got back to my driveway. I choose to believe that this reflects more on the high quality of the donuts than my character as a partner. 10 out of 10. Next time I'll get 3. 5 stars.
What's better than coming home from work and getting a little treat for you and your partner on the way home, right? Best of intentions. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. I'm at the Kwik Trip getting gas. I know my baby loves a little Kwik Trip corn dog. You know what I mean? I'll grab one of them puppies. I'll grab 2. One for me. Maybe I'll get a spicy little chicken sandwich for me because that's more with cheese. That's more my sort of speed. Ooh. That's good stuff, Maynard, at the Kwik Trip. But yeah, sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men, they often go awry.
A little snacking, you know.
You just can't help yourself. Why would you deny yourself the pleasure?
Yeah, I mean,
of doubling down on the donut situation.
If it's a fresh donut,
a fresh McDonald's, brother, with the frosting still not quite tacky hard.
Ooh.
It's still sort of frosting, dude. When the cracks. When the brown cinnamony cracks in between the cinnamon roll are still steaming.
Warm, delicious, made to order is an image that Duck Donuts provided to Google, and I see this. It looks like they just do them however you want. It's like a Subway for donuts.
Subway donuts. That sounds actually amazing.
Like a frozen yogurt. I'm seeing little canisters and all sorts of gummy worms. I'm seeing crushed nuts. I'm seeing all sorts of stuff. Different sauces and frostings. Yeah, this place seems dope.
This place checks out. Boys, the donuts check out.
Let's go.
Since this one's cut dry and delicious donut, I have a quick one to finish.
Sure.
That's what we want.
Sure.
Sure. This is from Amazon for the original Peloton bike, indoor stationary exercise bike with immersive 22-inch HD touch screen. Have we featured Pelotons on the show before? I feel like we might have.
I don't know, honestly.
Maybe, but I had forgotten it. If so, we had forgotten it so much I thought it was fine to bring this one. From Tashawn Tracy, who titles it, "Oh my God, I hate the bike because the seat is so uncomfortably." They write, "I can believe that a bike that I purchased for $1,400 seat is so uncomfortable. I'm thinking about returning it because of how uncomfortable the seat is. I decided to purchase another seat from Amazon, and if it's not comfortable, I'm sending the bike back. I'm truly disappointed because of the uncomfortable seat. Ugh, 1 star." On one hand, I relate. $1,400 and the seat sucks? Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, I can't help but point and laugh. This stupid rich person paid $1,400 for a bicycle that doesn't move with a TV staple gun to it.
See,
and she can't even use it because her little butt cheeks aren't comfy on the seat.
Now I'm starting to pick it apart because, you see, as a Yelp elite myself, I was treated to a free experience at a cycling gym. Sure. I've never done it before. I probably wouldn't have done it if it weren't a free experience. I enjoyed it because I like
you said
exercise.
Grab life by the horns.
I said grab life by the horns, and when our instructor said up off the saddle, which happened a lot, I was up off this. It was rare that my butt touched the thing. Mm-hmm. So, my friend,
the seat almost should be uncomfortable to keep your cheeks off of it.
You got to rise up. Get up that hill. Go. Don't let me see you quit.
Pump.
You got to recover. Yeah, ease it back a bit, but you got to keep your heart rate up.
Yeah, it's not an Easy Boy recliner now, is it?
It's not. You're not a pleasure cruise Peloton.
You think they'd be putting in 22-inch touchscreens in on Lazy Boys and not these fancy bikes here?
You think this is Luca? You're just gonna ride around on your bike in a beautiful setting? No, even Luca was like, "Dang, gotta get up off the seat to get up this hill."
Sure. And I got nothing for respect for busy people that have exercise equipment in their house so they can get stuff done. Or, I love watching a movie while I'm exercise. I'm not being ridiculous here, but I don't need to spend $1,400 to do it.
No.
And if the seat's uncomfy on my thing that I got for exercise, not for lounging, worse things could happen to me. You know what I mean? I'm willing to give it a pass.
Yeah. You got the dough to throw away on something like that.
Mm.
Quit your griping.
Quit your griping and start wiping, dude. That's it for Review Party, huh?
Huh.
That's episode 126.
7.
Whoa. You're right, I have it written right here. Even better, dude. Welcome to the Real Ones Club 127. That was fun. I hope you had fun. I had fun. This here podcast, we got new episodes of it every Tuesday. And that's right. #Tuesday Reviews Day. In the morning, in the hopper, in your preferred podcast thing. I almost forgot to upload it this week and would have had to get a mat safety, but I shot up in bed like lightning at 3 a.m. The podcast god said, "No, there's a listener out there waiting with bated breath for that early morning Review Party drop," and I supplied it with them. And we want you to supply us with something in return. And it's hot reviews to stoke these comedy fires, just like Elijah did. Thank you, Elijah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So yeah, if you'd like to send in an absurd review to us, make some ha-ha-ha-ha's out of, send an email with a hyperlink to that review to reviewparty.com @gmail.com. You ever hear that website? And include your name. Give you some credit. Matt, please.
Hey.
Talk.
If you want to reach out to us in any other fashion, let me tell you right now, you can. A lot of people are going to say you can't.
You can't.
For all sorts of things in your life. You can't, you don't, you better not. You wipe it or swipe it.
Better not put that full can of sour cream and onion Pringles right up your ass.
Put that back. Well, guess what? You can find us on Instagram and TikTok @reviewparty.com. You can currently find us on Twitter @reviewpartypod.
Comedy's back, so
we're there to stay. And you can go to reviewparty.com, where you can listen to all the episodes, where you can find all of the copious platforms on which you can stream this show. The shop's there. The blog is there. And just lots of soothing colors to get you. If you feel like Twitter is maybe a burning hellscape, but you got to get that fix of like aqua blue, reviewparty.com is the place to go.
Oh yeah, beautiful independent blue review comedy.
Just for you, comedy.
Thick blue line, baby. Get that thin blue line out of here. Hey, nosebleeds. They don't make comedy, they make music. They're funny dudes, I've met them. But their music is really what I'm here to tell you about today. And you can find more of it on Spotify. You heard it throughout the episode. They let us use it. Their song, Bread for Breakfast, for our theme song. It's really good. And they got even better tunes, perhaps. We should have waited for that other one to come out. No. Bread for Breakfast is where it's at. Nosebleeds on Spotify, one word. Matt, I have a finisher.
Do you?
Yeah. Last week's episode was very soup heavy. Much so that I didn't feel like bringing this soup heavy finisher. But here we are. It's still funny, so I got to use it. This is from Amazon for the Zule 12-inch stainless steel soup ladle. Durable rust-proof soup ladle with ergonomic handle. Soup serving spoon ladles for cooking gravy sauces and more. Donna titles her review Sturdy. She writes, "Use this product for soups. 5 stars.
Oh? Do you, Donna? Oh, wow.